So we're not going to talk about anything. Take it, Bobby.
Oh, okay.
Ray, give me a beat. Ray, give me a beat.
He's not making noise.
Get closer to the mic, Ray. We can't hear you.
Yeah, he's just breathing. He's like he's blowing a tiny Chinese dick.
All right, we're gonna try that. Dave,
Dave, give him a beat. You're a
Dave, give me a beat. Yeah.
It's the microphone.
It's the whitest shit I've ever seen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the whitest show you've ever seen. The POS show. With the host,
frog.
Pat Oates, and his co-host, Bobby, and playing the role of Frank, Bobby. And joining us, it's two favorites. He's worked with Pat on other podcasts. We wish he'd be on here more often. Frankly, he's just too busy for us being awesome. It's Dave Hintz.
That was nice. Thank you.
And this was the hardest I had to work to get a guest rebooked on the podcast. Please put your hands together for Ray Cotolo.
Thank you. My schedule collapsed for this.
That's what we were going for. Ladies and gentlemen, let's kick it to your host, Pat Oates. Pat, how you doing today? What's on your mind?
I'm wonderful and well rested because of my retail job. Do you know retail workers, Bobby, are just like doctors. We're always on call. But that's the only way we're the same. And then everything else is like, we're just idiots and they're smart and doctors. But I was supposed to work today and tomorrow and have Thursday and Friday off. I didn't ask for it. It was just my schedule. But then they moved the trucks last night at 9 p.m. and I got a text. So I was supposed to be up at 5 a.m. to be at work at 6 a.m. And my boss did not answer the text in the group message. Everyone else, so I had on my own make the decision that I'll take Tuesday off so I can work Thursday, but not knowing if he was okay with it. So still get up at 5 and check my phone to see if it's pointless or not to be asleep or awake. And then took the day off and then found out later I have tomorrow off and now I have to work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But I'm well rested and took many naps ready for this wonderful podcast, a job that I've been told I take too seriously, but I haven't taken anything seriously for 46 years. So I do this now. How are you, Bob?
I'm good, man. Hanging in there.
I got a message. I'm not going to get into detail what it was. A message from a compound person. Yes, it was very nice. Just E-Rock checking in to see how I was doing. Just last night, just awesome. Like, how are you, buddy? And I'm like, good. And we just chatted for a couple minutes. It was real nice. It was just out of nowhere. Very nice. So
it is nice. He's very good at that.
Mm-hmm.
He's like honestly, a lot of like bosses don't do this and could benefit, particularly in the retail space. But just like he's very good at checking in on what's going on in your life, so he knows like everything you're bringing to the table, which is awesome.
Yeah, but he's not my boss.
Know what I mean?
That was just nice to know. Oh,
yeah, but like it's cool that he does that beyond the professional responsibilities. He just does it as a friend too. So
well, the first thing I did was look at the only place he really follows me is on Instagram. So I looked to see if I wrote anything that might seem like I was going to kill myself.
Yeah, if somebody doesn't reach out right now, I'm pulling the trigger. This is not a bluff.
Right. I couldn't tell if it was like, how's it going? Or how's it going, man? Like, you good? You good? So that was it. I think we can do a story right away.
I like stories.
You like stories. We like you involved in stories, and Dave likes stories.
Oh, I'm in the story?
Involves Dave.
Oh, okay. Not me. Gotcha.
Not a bad way, Dave. No, it won't be you getting very upset in the car ride from the show last week about a comic you and I both. Dave's the nicest guy ever, and then always literally this isn't part of it, but literally, one of Dave's best friends has become I become friendly with her because she was a fan of our podcast with Dave and I had one together on Facebook and stuff like that. And she had just written a post and I was reading it as we're in the car leaving a show. And this one comic was just a pretentious douche. And I wouldn't even give his name because he liked that. That's always why I'm not, you know me, I always say name, but it just wouldn't even be a point. He's not even really a comic, but he was just such a blowhard. He sucks so bad. And he acts in a 5-minute bringer show where Dave's nice enough to come to his spot and drive me there, but doesn't have to bring anyone. It brings me. And then I do the show and Frank's on it. And then this guy goes up there and sucks. He's been doing comedy as long as me, but then tries to get everybody advice. And he just sucks. He sucks at everything. He's just the worst. So as we're in the car, and Dave will always be the guy who's like, well, he's trying hard, or he means well, like that guy. We get in the car and Dave's like, motherfuck this guy, want to die. He fucking sucks. And as he's doing that, I'm reading the post from Dave's best friend who's like, there is no more positive person in my life than Dave Hintz. Dave Hintz is the person that was support. Now I'm like, I wrote, you should check out what he's saying right now in the goddamn car. That wasn't the story. No, that's not what I'm sharing.
I do like how you started that story by saying, "Don't worry, Dave. It's not going to be this story." Then you told.
And then you told the story.
No. I didn't say the person's name. And Dave knows me. It's like, all right, it's this. But it's like, no. That person wouldn't watch this because they'd be too busy thinking about themselves. Like,
Oh, I thought you were going to say they're too busy still burying their 102-year-old father-in-law.
that is not Frank. Frank is doing fine. Frank is doing
He's a
well.
good guy.
Frank crushed Thursday. Like the in the green room, there's like this barn door thing they have now. It used to be a curtain thing to like make the silence go out that slides. It was shaking from the laughs Frank was getting about talking about fucking old women. Frank is so much better now that Sam is dead. It's crazy. Like that burden of like
Been holding him back.
8-pound, 900-year-old man. It's weighing him the fuck down. But our first story today comes from I am known as a person who does not drive. I don't know, Ray, if you know that or not. I don't drive.
You're not a driver?
I'm not a driver. I'm a passenger. I'm what you call Jessica Tandy. I'm not
Actually,
Morgan
Pat-
Freeman.
Pat, real quick, before you do your story, can I do something new real quick?
Sure.
I'm
Go
sorry.
for it. Do it, Bobby.
I want this new
Hold on,
segment
let me
where
just see if I can hold that momentum back I built. All right, it's good. Go ahead.
never mind. Now it's
No,
on.
no.
Do your thing.
Real quick. Sorry to interrupt. Real quick.
Yes.
Never mind.
All right. So here's what I was gonna say. Normally we tell the stories, not our guests, but I would like Ray to tell the story of how he bought that shirt and what the thought process
Oh,
was.
how I bought this shirt?
With money.
Do you want to know how I got the money?
I just
too?
want to know specifically.
I want to know. No. Bobby, I hate to do this, Bobby. Sorry for a second. Yes, we want to know how you got the money.
Wait. Let me see if I can rebuild that momentum I just got.
Uh-huh.
You got
Wait, Bobby, do you want to tell the story for me?
Bobby's got home momentum, but like
Oh, you're gay.
It's the second time I've been called gay today.
I read it like a slut, like he's a hoe.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I meant. A stupid whore.
Okay.
Now,
There's nothing wrong
Ray,
with
I hate
that,
to cut you
though.
off, Ray. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, okay.
But can you tell us a story?
I was just saying, there's nothing wrong with being a stupid. I want to be on the record saying that's not a derogatory thing to me.
No, you're a smart whore.
I think smart whores can be stupid whores too. You know, it's a spectrum.
All whores matter, and all whores are on the spectrum.
That's that. I mean,
Just the whores I like.
that's not. I'm just saying, there's no shame.
It's
So
just
What kind of
game.
radical philosophy that got you kicked out of the Amish, Ray? Be careful.
No, what got him kicked out was that shirt. Now tell us about the shirt.
okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I have to work sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work a job.
We all do.
Yeah. And
You couldn't tell by our Zoom meeting that all of us are fucking killing it right now, Ray?
Oh, you check out my
I'm-
study?
I'm just glad no one broke out an Excel sheet. I would have gotten way too excited.
All right, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but Bobby
Uh-huh.
canceled minute 20 of the show where we do the Excel spreadsheet part. All right, go ahead. I'm
Okay,
sorry, Ray.
thank you. It's my bedtime soon, so I don't want to get too riled up. I work my job, all night, not all day, because I'm more of a night guy. And I'm on the road one day, driving my car, not like Pat, because he said he's a passenger.
That's a different story that we can't get to.
I'm just trying. There are
Bobby
people out
needed
there.
this before I did what I was doing.
There are
Bobby
people-
wanted this.
There
I
are
just-
people out there. Bobby,
Ray, hang on,
this is
hang
my
on 1 second.
story.
Ray, hang on 1 second. I
This
gotta
is my
interrupt you. I'm
story,
so sorry.
Bobby.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Pat, you were just getting too seamlessly into your story for the start of our podcast, so I had to throw something in there, and I'm so glad I threw it to Ray in his shirt because it was the first thing I thought of, and he is nailing what I wanted to do. So go on, Ray.
I know.
Okay.
And Bobby.
Okay,
and
sorry,
Ray,
Pat. I don't mean to interrupt
Dave,
you.
I'm sorry to interrupt. All I was trying to do was one time make us seem professional. My bad. I got too much rest. I napped. My bad. Oh, Ray, we'll kick it to you.
Actually, you know what? At this point, Ray, why don't you put a thumbtack in that story? We'll
Oh,
come
Jesus Christ. I want to hear about the fucking shirt.
Okay. I mean, if no one wants to hear about it, I'll just.
No, I want to hear about the goddamn
Oh,
shirt.
you want to hear
I
about
want
it?
to know
Okay.
why the only thing color in that room is your fucking shirt. I want to know why you're like WandaVision. Tell us now.
So as I was saying, because there are people out there, I might say I'm a driver. People might get confused. So I was just saying, not like Pat, because he's the passenger. So
Spoiler alert.
People know I'm behind the wheel. And so I go to, oh wait, this was I either went to a Kohl's or a Goodwill. I forget. I forget how white I was that day.
Which is whiter?
I think
Kohl's.
I think Kohl's is whiter. Yeah.
Yeah, because white people aren't always homeless.
If he makes a YouTube video, if he makes a YouTube video about thrifting, then he's the trip to
Okay, then it's whiter.
whiter. Yeah.
Gotcha. See,
Yeah.
I knew it. Yeah, good call. Fair.
I don't want to be that guy. Walking
I'm sorry.
around with
I hate to cut you off.
Uh-huh.
That was a reference to Macklemore for a lot of the people out there who don't know.
Oh
Go
yeah, Macklemore was. Do people call him a rapper? What is he?
Do you call Vanilla Ice a rapper?
He's a character.
You call Reynolds rapper?
That's aluminum foil.
Okay, then you're right. Then he's not a rapper.
Yeah, I'm the foil.
Hang
of
on,
the
random
aluminum.
thought, Ray. Hang on one
Uh-huh.
second. Dave, have you considered being a body double for Macklemore? Not you, Ray. Dave.
Dave. Oh, okay.
Dave.
Oh, me?
Yeah, because you have the talent to do that. Like there are stunts you could do that he would want to do, and I
I
feel
gotta
like
be
you've got a
honest-
similar build.
I honestly don't know what Macklemore looks like, so I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult.
Dave and Ray, and I'm sorry, I hate to do this. Dave, I would assume, I don't really know what Macklemore looks like because he's been out of the picture for like a long time. But I would assume by Bobby's suggestion, he looks like you.
Similar, yeah. Like it wasn't an insult or anything. If Pat, if you could pull up a picture real quick of Macklemore for me,
Are you gonna tell me to stop in the middle of it?
probably. To be honest with you, if I could think of something quick enough, yeah. So Ray, where'd you get that shirt, buddy?
Okay, so
Sorry, not to interrupt, but I already actually have the picture of Macklemore teed up.
okay.
Oh shit! Let him share the screen.
Yeah,
And,
I don't think Pat's audience knows what Macklemore looks like. So if you could
It's not my audience at this point. It's Bobby's audience. I'm a squirrel trying to get a nut. But anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Oh,
Hold
that's
on,
been disabled.
hold
I'm
on.
not allowed.
I wasn't ready for Macklemore sharing.
Put a pin in that, Dave. We'll come back to it. Ray, tell us about the
So,
shirt.
Dave,
Okay, so
pin.
okay.
Dave, just so you know, I had it set on Macklemore less, but I just hit the button for Macklemore.
Macklemore. Can you extend that to Michael?
Just fucking share your picture.
Is there a Michael in here now? I thought it was just us.
Michael Macklemore.
Oh, there we go.
You share with your green screen?
I'm sharing this. There it is.
Yeah, that's
There
a
you
lot
go.
of him.
Wait,
This
yeah,
shows
wait, no.
one.
Which one is him?
Not
I
the
think-
shirtless tattoo. The robe, the fur coat guy. The guy who looks like the coward
That's the guy.
lion. That's you.
Oh, he kind of
Oh.
looks like the other guy that's next to him.
I'll take it.
Ray,
Yeah.
you could be the
That guy?
other guy.
Ray, you could be the coat.
That guy.
I could be Drake Thinks Macklemore. What kind of a name is Drake Thinks Macklemore?
I don't think that's a name, Ray.
Okay.
It might. How dare you?
All right.
You don't know this. He
Let's
doesn't look like
unwind
that
these.
guy at all.
Let's unwind this.
Put a
and
pin in it, Bobby,
unwound this.
real quick. He doesn't. Dave doesn't look like that guy. Dave looks like Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Dave, I want you to remember who you said you sounded like
All
an
right.
Emmy
Sorry
Award.
to interrupt. I'm just
rapper.
gonna stop sharing my screen for a second.
And
here.
who said you saw a Grammy Award-winning lesbian? Whatever
Lesbian.
she was. Hey Ray, would you mind telling us a story about the shirt?
Okay, so I mentioned the work, right? And the money and
Yes.
and I was
No,
I
you
was
didn't mention
driving.
money. You just mentioned the
Oh,
shirt.
yeah, okay. So I was doing my job.
What is your job again?
My
Never
job my job is a variety of tasks involving writing and thinking and sharing and posting.
So you're on
A
a
kindergarten teacher.
And sometimes not a kindergarten teacher.
Oh.
I guess I'm telling a riddle now,
Yeah.
but sometimes it's also from gambling. And so I don't remember where this money came from specifically.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but have
on.
you guys ever heard the riddle, how long is a Chinese man?
No, I have
No,
not.
what's
You
the
never heard that? It took me forever to figure that out. It's a good one.
Oh, dude, that is a good one.
How long is a Chinese man? You said
It's a very good one. That's a good one.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Ah,
Wait.
hello, my name How Wrong.
That guy gets it. There it is.
How Wrong. I'm a Chinese man. My name How Wrong. Oh, and Howie Long was a football player for the Raiders.
And a commercial. Isn't he a comic?
Howie Long? That's
No,
Howie.
it's Mandel.
No, the other one, the Howie we know.
Howie Mason is not Howie Long,
That's
the
who I'm
guy who's
thinking
from
of.
football.
Yeah. You sure?
Oh, hero, Dave Hintz, hero. Oh, honorable, how wrong.
I don't know what it says
Right.
about me that I didn't get that one. The
You're
story.
not, it says you're not racist.
Right.
Oh, okay, good.
You
No,
win.
it's actually sorry. It's actually how long is a piece of string? That's the riddle.
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
I
Yeah.
don't get that one.
How long is a piece of string?
Yeah. How long is a piece of string?
Why would he
Not
be
a Chinese man.
Wait, the answer is not a Chinese. That doesn't make. That's
Well,
a
no.
terrible
How long?
riddle.
The riddle is how long is a piece of string, and that he's not a.
Oh, the answer.
Well, no. The
How
answer
long is actually a piece of string. How wrong is a Chinese man?
is a Chinese man, but they both work.
And for those of you scoring at home that thought I would know the racist joke before Bobby, you lost. Bobby came.
That's because Bobby's better than that.
Bobby's better at Asian bashing. When it comes to other cultures and voices I'm not allowed to do on the show anymore, Bobby knows.
Bobby, what's your favorite culture to bash?
I love how his emphysema
Yogurt.
kicked in as you're talking about his
Woke.
Asian accents.
I don't like woke culture. That would be the answer to that one.
Yeah, I can
What
tell you
color are the
sound
wokes?
asleep.
Antibacterial culture.
Oh, yogurt culture.
I think
see
we
what you
all
did
had
there.
jokes at the same
Yeah.
time.
We did.
Yep.
Yeah.
None of them were good.
Yeah, I didn't have a
If
joke.
we do them all together, they're okay.
But there, Ray, there you were.
I was
Ray
certainly talking while everyone else was.
Yeah,
but-
it's compound interest. That's what's happening here.
No, compound
Right.
media. That's where Bobby.
Oh,
Ray,
Oh, okay, that's my bad.
Compound
Right, there you
interest is a
were.
better
Hey,
channel.
speaking of interest-
Wait, where was I, Bobby?
there you
speaking
were.
of
at the
interest, I
casino.
want to know about this shirt.
I was at the
Dave,
casino.
Dave, Bobby,
Ray
Yeah.
Manning,
real quick.
some
Put a
blackjack.
pin in it, real quick.
Oh,
Ray,
wait.
would you tell us about your shirt?
Wait, no, Bobby was saying I was at the casino. This might be relevant to my story.
No, he's Bobby's
All I
gonna
was
give
trying
you-
to do was call you Rain Man, right? That's all I was trying to do. Back to your story.
You know, it's funny when I got the message.
We're out of time. Sorry, guys. Dave, what do you want to plug?
You know, sorry to interrupt, but you know that Dustin Hoffman actually wasn't autistic in that movie,
Okay.
just playing a role. Rain Man.
Is that allowed now?
That's I don't think so.
Because Ray, we're gonna have to put a pin in your story because I have this script I've been writing, Dave.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Like we need Anthony Hopkins to actually eat people so that we can make this movie.
All I'm saying, Dave, is I've been writing this script, right?
Hit
The
me.
show's called Revtarded. It's about a guy with Down syndrome. He gets-
Is he a priest?
yeah, it's about
Dave,
him.
I
He's a
told you this in
reverend.
the car.
Yeah, because like the whole Catholic thing is anything's possible through God. So if he graduated high school, they really couldn't tell him no. That's what the whole premise is built on. The entire pitch of the show is the retarded guy explains what all is wrong with the world at the end of every episode. It's a brilliant idea.
I'm so in.
But I just
Of
want to
course
know,
you're in. Every time I write a retard show, you're in.
do I have to have somebody with Down syndrome play the priest, or am I going to get in trouble?
I think
Could you
that'd
get
be a
someone who's
good
been
idea.
clubbed in the head? Just he does the voice. He's got the googly eyes. I just want you to know that I believe that Jesus loves us all equally.
Oh man, you might be voice cast right now, Dave.
He's been
Sweet.
wanting to do that voice.
Oh,
on
so
TV
much.
Forever.
It's-
He does it whenever he can. And he's so proud of it.
It's the only voice I practice.
Not like anywhere, just alone. He's just
Yeah,
practicing.
yeah. Like, because I can't do that in front of people. That's the worst thing ever.
Oh,
So Ray, there you were.
it's not the worst.
Yeah.
Thing. The worst thing
Pop
ever
your
is
shirt.
actually being retarded.
Wait, no, I'm telling a wholesome story about how I was gambling.
real quick, wait, real quick.
Oh, okay.
Pin, real quick. And this is serious, and I know we don't ever get serious on here, but I'm very woke. I don't know if people know that. I'm a very woke individual.
You sound very weak. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm as awake as can be. I have a cup of coffee in front of me. I'm killing it. That's how woke I am. I think we need to get rid of these negative terms that we use all the time. You know, like colored and Chinaman and all that stuff. And
Pat, I'm gonna need you
also-
to put a pin in
All
that.
the time.
Also, we need to now start calling it up syndrome. I am tired of this bullshit with Down syndrome. They are up,
Maybe
and we're gonna
No,
call them up syndrome from now on. Go back to your story about your shirt, fucking Ray.
That reminds me about how I had a dog named Syndrome.
Ray, I'm gonna need you to put a pin in that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
don't you dare pin this. I want the syndrome dog.
I had a dog named Syndrome, and I taught it this trick. taught it a trick to stand on its feet when I said up. And I had a buddy over, and
here it comes.
I said up syndrome, and then my buddy said, "What's up syndrome?" And I told him the dog's not. It's a dog. He's not gonna answer you. Trying to start a conversation with the dog. We want to say, "I'm great. How are you?" It's just gonna look at you. It's a dog.
Because we all thought he was gonna go somewhere else. But yeah,
Where?
he had a conversation with a dog and another retarded guy.
Oh, this one's about a dog.
Where's
So
your
what
shirt?
happened to the
Where's your
dog?
shirt come from?
Oh, okay.
Actually,
get it.
Ray, put a pin in the shirt, Pat.
Okay.
Why don't you tell your story? Tell your story, Pat.
I don't remember anything.
Wait, no, Pat, you weren't driving.
Yeah, you weren't driving, and it wasn't the story where David was complaining
Yeah,
about some other comedian.
I have to assume.
I obviously remember everything.
I have to assume you didn't have a shirt like me.
No.
Well, if he wanted one, where would he even get it?
I think I
How
got
would
this
I
one
get
at
it?
Kohl's.
How
would you
it?
get
But
it?
how
So-
would Pat get the money to get a shirt?
Oh, by doing a variety of tasks. You could like do some writing and posting and thinking, and people pay you for that. Can you believe
You got
it?
your shirt from Upworks money?
No, downwards. It came from the top, and that's how someone else paid me. I wouldn't take someone else's money. They probably need that more than me.
I know every viewer has already tuned out, and I'm sorry, but this is my favorite episode of all time.
I have a question.
Wait,
I have a question.
wait,
I have a question.
we're
Yes,
taking
Dave.
questions
I
from
have
the
a
panel.
question. Is it? I need a question because you're very woke, Pat.
Yes.
If I am a retarded gentleman and I walk in to buy a car and he asks for a down payment, is that should I be offended?
Nope. Yeah, he will just ask for a payment. The down's already implied. Like at my work, there's a retarded guy that works. I think I told you this. We have these boxes we call repacks, and then when he gets the box, we just call them packs.
I get it.
Where did you get that glass?
This class?
No, that you, Dave Ray. When he just drank
Oh,
Oh, okay. So tonight's beverages, I have
purple,
a
right?
giant cup of water. Yeah, and then this is a purple drink.
What kind
oh,
of
it's
purple?
always next to Sunny D.
It's kind of like Sunny D. It comes in a powder, and you put that. I almost spilled it. And
Ray, can you put a pin in that real quick?
Okay, yeah. I don't mean. I don't want to interrupt anybody. I'm
No,
your
no.
guest.
I just wanted to ask you sidebar real quick. Ray.
Oh,
Am I allowed
okay.
to share the contents of our conversation earlier
Are we allowed to share the contents
about
of
how
our
you would be?
conversation?
You said I will be there and I will be blank. Am I allowed to say what the blank was?
Oh yeah, no. The blank is sober, and I am.
I find that so funny because Ray was like, "Yeah, I'll be there and I'll be sober this time." And
Yeah,
this
no,
is sober Ray.
Wait, he was drunk last time?
I couldn't
have
even
to-
tell.
I have to admit, I don't drink. I have to admit, 'cause I gotta come clean. And I
Well,
am
not if
clean
you're
here.
sober.
Well, right now I already came clean then. But I
Not
I
me.
was-
It was everywhere.
on the last show I was here, which God, it feels like a lifetime ago. No offense. It's been a trying couple of weeks.
It was literally like a month, Ray.
I was on performance enhancers when I was on this show. I'm not proud of it. And I want to be better for the next time I was on. So I've been
I gotta stop drinking coffee.
Totally.
every time he speaks.
iron wagon. What's the term? Stick bet. Do they have a phrase for it? Like when you stay on the tried and true, the high
On the wagon. On the wagon.
on the wagon. Yeah, that one. I've been on the wagon, except for when I haven't been on this show. Then it's no wagon.
Wagon list. Let's roll. That's the saying, right? Is that
Yeah,
Good news is, Ray, we don't care about your PEDs. We love you regardless. We're like the Yankees. We'll just cover it up until you go to some other team.
Yeah.
So how about you tell us about that story, Pat?
real quick? Ray puts the PED in pedophile. Now, go ahead.
No, wait. Okay, do you want a story about this? Because it's actually,
Pedophilia? No.
oh, are you sure?
I'm
'Cause it-
pedophiling you right now.
Ray, let me just
I
put a
don't-
pin in whatever else we were doing so we can hear this pedophile story.
Oh,
Let's go.
okay.
Let's not interrupt this one because I don't want my voice to come out during the court of
Just-
law. that
Exactly. I
watches.
may be off screen.
Now, just
So,
before we go into this, who am I supposed to root for in this story?
Oh,
The
me,
home
me
team.
of course.
If they don't win, it's a shame.
Yeah. No, I'm a good guy in this story.
Are you the pedophile?
No. Wait, why would you think that's the good guy?
Well, you said that's who we're rooting for.
No, I said I'm the good guy.
Yeah.
And the kid was evil.
Right.
A dirty, sexy kid.
You're leaving way too much of a gap in between.
How was the
telling
kid
story.
dressed?
Is that what you said to the kid? You're leaving way too much of a gap.
It's confusing because you look like you would try to get kids to come to your van by offering them video game tips. So we're not sure if you are the pedophile. If
You look like the kind of guy who would touch a kid who looks exactly like you.
You're both wrong. He's the kind of guy that would really try to give kids video game tips, but they would say he's a molester. And he's just really trying to give them video games.
But at the same time, he is young enough that you could see he was quite molestable at a young age.
Are these all supposed to be resume builders, or what? Like, what's happening here?
Wasn't that Bill Cosby's name in the Cosby Show? Heathcliff Molestable. All right, Ray, can you tell us a story?
Okay, yeah. So this story, as every incident of pedophilia starts, it starts with college
Actually,
improv.
you know what, Ray? Put a pin in that real quick.
Are you sure you want this to stop?
Because this is a pedophile.
Is that what the kid said?
I feel bad for those kids.
This is a pedophile story, and it's brought to you by Silk City Hot Sauce.
They hate pedophiles. They want to hear this story.
They sponsor pedophile stories to spread awareness. Go ahead, Ray.
Listen, your kid has been raped. Your ass is going to burn anyway. Silk City Hot Sauce.
By the way, if anyone's wondering, does Silk City Hot Sauce enjoy this? You will find out because our next episode will have Jeff from Silk City Hot Sauce on the show. We'll ask him, hey, are you getting tired of the pedophile commercial?
All right, let's put a pin in that commercial. We'll come back to Ray's pedophile story.
Yeah. Okay. So I was doing improv in college, and at one point I crossed paths with someone.
Not looking good for you.
Let him do it. Let him do it. We were killing it. I get it. We were great, but let this motherfucker tell his story that's not going to pay off. Just fucking do it.
I crossed paths with someone who at the time I thought was an all right guy.
I'm sorry. I said no one interrupt, but now I have to. Did you say alt-right? Or
all right. No.
That was a real interruption. I was like, where's this story going?
No, if he was...
People on the podcast got pissed. Like, wait, is he talking about us?
If he was alt-right, I wouldn't have been surprised by this news. So I do improv for 4 years. Two of them I'm somewhat performing with him. And then, our paths totally diverge. I go and do what I'm doing, and I later find out what he was doing.
Turns out we were doing the same 12-year-old.
Brian?
This ain't one of those sitcoms, disgusting sitcoms. These nasty, filthy sitcoms. This
Right. Sorry. Sidetracked you. Keep going, buddy. Truck ahead.
This was a traumatizing experience.
Which sitcom did the kids all get touched?
This was
The Brady Bunch.
Oh, that's fair.
So in the mornings I watch racing from the UK. I like to bet on racing in United Kingdom. And I get a text from my one buddy who I performed with. It was just a news article, and he said, I don't really know how to preface this aside from sending it to you. And so I open it, and I see this man arrested on child pornography charges. And then I scroll down, and I see it's the guy's face that I performed with in my improv group.
So how did that get you the shirt?
So I had the shirt a longer time ago. Before I think I had it before I met him.
Can I ask another question?
This
is actually serious. This came to my mind, and I know this is gonna sound like I'm being an idiot, but I'm being serious. I've never seen UK racing. Do they go right?
Okay, that's actually a great question because they go all kinds of directions.
Can I ask a question about UK racing?
I'm answering his question first.
How did it relate to the story at all? It was a useless detail.
Because he gambled. That's where he saw the thing.
No, I know.
While he was watching it, we didn't need to know he was watching it, Pat.
He was tying in the earlier gambling money making thing.
Oh shit! Yeah, my bad.
I missed the whole gambling thing. Can we?
That's how he makes his money from writing things and from gambling. Don't you listen?
I thought it was sharing poems and stuff.
And gambling.
Wait,
You
what-
can't
what-
get
in this
money.
computer.
I totally
Robert
missed the
Frost didn't have
gambling.
shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what poet do you know that made money? Have you read
Robert
any of
Frost.
Have you read any of Charles Bukowski's pieces? They're all about how broke he is.
Yeah, but
Did you
then
guys know
he's
Bob
celebrated
Dylan?
author.
Bob Dylan was a poet.
Yeah, no, yeah.
The
and-
Yeah,
worst
dude.
singer of all time.
Yeah.
Bob
Heard the
Dylan
Hurricane.
was one of the first poets who realized that you could put music to it.
No, I think all
All the
singers
other poets were
realized I can
dumb.
put music to this poetry.
I
Ray
thought
looks
Bob
like-
was-
Goes and
Ray
shit.
looks like if Bob Dylan and Napoleon Dynamite had a baby.
that's actually the nicest thing you've said to me.
Oh,
Pat.
it was sexy, a sexy baby.
Vote for Pedro's blowing in the wind.
To answer Pat's question, since he's left the room, yeah, they go right, they go left, they go straight. Sometimes they go down.
Are we talking about the pedophiles?
No, we're talking about the racing. Come on, get your mind off of that, man.
Sorry.
Get your mind. Come on, be a better person. That's what I'm trying to do every day of my life. Be better, you know.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It is. It's I wake up and sometimes want to go back to sleep when I
So
think
it's
about
not.
that.
It's like it's that they're driving like at a track, almost like a Tour de France thing. They're not
It's
doing
horse racing, right? Right.
Yeah, it's horses.
Oh,
Yeah.
They race those going the wrong way too?
Well, sometimes it's the right way, sometimes it's the left way. It all depends on where you're at.
in
Here's some
England, they can't tell if
information.
it's a horse or their mother.
That's a very English joke. I think they would like that over there.
Hello, governor.
Here's something
How
you guys
long
know
is an
about,
English horse?
about Ray. Ray has been horse race commentator since like 8 years old.
11. Don't give me that much credit, Bobby.
11. Okay. Seriously, like they would bring him into the booth to do the radio calls with them
Really?
because he's that analytical at horse racing. Yeah. He's very good at it. We bust his balls a lot, but he's actually very talented. In the
Now,
field.
not to be a dick or anything, Ray, but the way you talk, you don't have that like, and they're off and coming down the lane is like it's a
No, he's
little.
the nerd that goes, that horse's cock doesn't get in the way. He'll win easy or something.
I can't say that on the microphone. They would
Are
throw
you the
me
color
out.
commentator?
I've done color. I've done commentating. I've done everything you could possibly do.
The color commentating for a racehorse. That one's brown.
I've done color and I've done.
Well, yeah, because like color is it's the flair. It's
No, I got it. It was
Oh,
a great
okay.
answer. No, I appreciate everything you're bringing to this because we're not bringing shit.
okay.
we didn't have to. We have Ray
I
and
don't
Dave.
know.
It's like
I'm
here's-
bringing a lot of awkward pauses.
All right, first story of the night.
Well, before we get
the
to that
first
fact-
one, I thought we told like 3 already.
before we get to that story,
POS story.
Oh, okay.
No.
Pat, can you put a pin in that for 1 second? I do have a Gattaca question to ask.
Wait, Bobby. I have a question before you get to that question.
No,
Wait.
I'm gonna do Pat's story. That was a joke.
No,
that-
I've actually.
Wait,
no,
no,
wait,
wait,
no,
no,
no.
what's it?
Wait.
Because I
Gattaca?
told Dave
Wait.
about Gattaca and he's excited. It's
No,
fine.
no,
I
I
actually
don't
liked
know.
the movie. Can we
He
discuss
saw the
Gattaca?
movie.
Oh,
Dave saw it.
it's a movie.
That's like middle of the podcast. We're still at the first story. Pat, take it away.
We're 35 minutes in.
And we're killing
Oh,
it, by the way.
Oh, it's got
tell the
Ethan,
Gattaca thing.
Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman.
Yeah,
Jude
see,
Law's
this
in
guy
it?
gets it. Jude Law,
we-
isn't it?
we will
Tony
discuss it
Shalhoub
later.
is in it.
We will discuss it later.
Tony Shalhoub is in it
Yeah,
Focus on Pat.
Tony Shalhoub is German, but not in the
Focus
movie.
in real life, or
No, in real life, I think he's Jewish.
I thought Shalhoub was like he's one of those. He's one of the nationalities that isn't white but looks real white, like Albanian.
And I
think that's
think
it.
about that every time I see him.
And you know
Yeah.
what, guys? Let's carry those thoughts. We'll put a pin in it and come back to that later. Pat, hit us with that first story, buddy.
Thanks for joining me. And I'm glad you had a good day. In this meditation,
Oh, Pat's gone full American Psycho.
No, he's meditating. Shh.
and
Oh.
you'll give yourself some space to process all of the events, the conversations, the decisions, and emotions that contributed to your overall impression of how things went.
All right, we're okay now. I'm okay. I can do it now.
All right. Wow. I feel better. Pat, take it away.
Our first story comes to us from earlier in this show. Who's the piece of shit in the beginning of this show?
Okay,
Is it Bobby? No, let me. Ray.
I'm listening.
Giving your mind this space to process.
Sorry to interrupt. I just want to let you guys know
God damn it, Tony Shalhoub. Shalhoub.
Yeah, that's the guy who played Monk.
Yeah.
No, it's the guy.
Real
He
talented
also was
actor.
on the show Wings.
He's also
He
in
was.
the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
I
Yeah, he
didn't know
played
that.
Mrs. Maisel.
No, I think he
He's,
played the dad of Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah, he didn't play the Maisel.
He's also in that movie where The Rock and Mark Wahlberg get super jacked.
Oh, wait, what?
My
Yeah.
dreams.
No. It's a movie. Like, if you look at The Rock's timeline, there's a point where he just gets unnaturally large. Like, you're like, oh, he's definitely on steroids. And it was for this movie. He like got super jacked. It was a bodybuilding movie about steroids. So he and Mark Wahlberg did a bunch of steroids. Mark Wahlberg shrunk back down, and The Rock just kept going. It's
Sorry,
awful.
sorry, just put a pin in that for a second. Tony Shalhoub is Lebanese.
Oh, okay. That's
So,
interesting. That's I think that's south of Israel, if I remember correctly.
How does he not have a
Lebanese.
product called Tony Shalhoub where he could just use it to jerk off with? Lube, Tony Shalhoub.
I can give you several reasons why if he's south of Israel.
He's Lebanese, Pat. He only likes women.
Yeah, you get on your Lebanese. By the way, that was a great joke, right? And get on your Lebanese and use this Tony Shalhoub. That's what you would say. Tony Shalhoub is like, get on your Lebanese and suck my dick. All right.
So, Pat, who is the piece of shit? Is it me? And why would it be me?
What's the
Because
story?
you introduced.
Yeah,
the
what
pin
story
thing.
is this?
You introducing the pin thing into this
I think that's
went
the.
way too far.
Oh, he's just been minding his own business the entire
He
time.
has not allowed anyone to have any business. I
know,
tried. I tried.
You know,
one
Pat,
time.
can you put a pin in this real quick?
God damn it.
I gotta say, I
Go
feel
on,
like the pin
buddy.
thing is really bringing it all together.
I really thought that Ray had a story about his shirt because you let him into it. That's why you're a piece of shit. I was ready to go with it.
I mean, it depends on what you mean a story is. If you want a story to involve like ballistic missiles and naked women,
Something with an
I don't
ending.
have a story.
Something with an ending, a plot, a middle, a beginning.
Uh,
Yeah, that
We never learned about the shirt.
the shirt was
You
at a
don't even know
Kohl's,
where you bought it.
or I thought it looked nice.
You don't know if you went to Kohl's or a place where you can find other people's clothes.
Hey, sometimes other people have nice clothes.
well, and
Come on, you
clothes,
should know.
all those clothes are other
Check
people's
the
clothes.
back. Does it say Steve on the collar?
It says Croft and Barrow. Do you know a Croft or a Barrow?
Yeah, Laura Croft and Fred Barrow.
I didn't know they had a clothing line.
They
don't.
shared
that
that
was their
shirt.
shirt. They shared it.
This shirt does seem big enough to fit two people.
That shirt looks like if you were my child, I'd let you wear it backwards in art class as a smock.
Hey, that's the best bang for your shirt dollar.
That's too nice of a shirt to waste on a smock. Like only if he'd already stained it with ketchup,
We
then it
only
could be
see
a
it from
smock.
the shoulders up. It might be like
Yeah,
half
how you
shirt.
doing down there?
Maybe it's a half shirt.
Well, if it's a crop top, you don't want to wear that as a
Wait,
smock. That's
so
ridiculous.
If I
In
stand,
this scenario.
the shirt keeps going.
Whoa, you keep going. What are you,
Jesus
9'2"?
Christ.
Wait, let me get back down to your level.
Yeah, stop this. Get
Okay.
down. Why were your hands up?
I don't know. You never know when you
Because he
get your
just don't
hands.
care.
I just don't want people to hurt me.
You. Dave, fuck you for that joke I wanted to tell.
Oh well, there you go. There it is.
But yeah, that was the story of my shirt.
It was a great, great story.
Thank
We
you.
almost doing
So-
two separate podcasts. One about
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Which what are we doing here? What's the
That's a great question. to
what's the
ask.
goal? What's the game? What do we do on this podcast?
Oh, you're talking the
Well,
podcast.
usually, like
I thought you meant life.
Yeah.
You
at the
try real
beginning of
hard.
the
you
show-
believe it.
I can't fucking figure this out. What hope do I have anywhere else?
I don't remember
What are we doing here?
It was, yeah.
All right, Pat.
Oh, Bobby's doing that thing where he's not talking, but he is talking.
All right, everybody, here's what's happening. I tried very hard. All I wanted to do was do the show the proper way. Start off with a POS story about pieces of shit. We tell a story. I share it with all these guests, and then we decide who the piece of shit was. I tried to from the beginning. I have plenty of stories here to do that. We had fun with our improv, but now it's gone too far. So I don't even think we're going to do a POS story today. I think we'll get to the other games. Maybe we'll get to one at the end. I don't know. Now back to these three people. By the way, all of that was brought to you by Silk City Hot Sauce. They're wonderful. I'd rather have drink 2 gallons of the sauce. No one can hear you. That's why I muted you. I muted you. Look at your thing. Dave doesn't understand anything. He doesn't get to come back. Hold on. Now how do I bring him back? I don't know how to bring them back. There you go. He's back. Right? I think he's back. That's the best part. As a joke, I muted all of them, and now I don't know how to bring them back. I think you have to ask to unmute. They're all talking. But
And so I shot the guy. Sorry, we were having a conversation.
So did
now,
Bobby go to unplug it and plug it back in?
you're all there. I can hear you.
I mean, we were having a conversation with
hear
each
me?
other. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me.
Yeah. No, yeah, we've been talking the entire time. I don't know what the hell's Pat's been doing.
I've been carrying the show. That's why my back hurts. I'm leaned over. My back hurts from carrying the fucking show.
Oh, we were just having a great time.
So
I
were
know.
you guys just telling
Guess
me
who wasn't?
this podcast works? Because I didn't hear any of it. So I'm
Question,
you-
how does any podcast work? How does
All right,
any
so-
podcast work?
So I think Pat is going to tell its story, and then we're going to decide who the piece of shit is. If I heard him correctly,
Okay.
Is
okay.
it like a fan poll at the end? Do people buzz in?
he reads the story and then he calls on
Lick
us
my fan
individually.
hole. How about that?
Oh, okay.
Pat, take it away.
You take it away. Fucking take it away, you son of a bitch.
So who has the story?
We're not doing the story. If you listen to my explanation there, do it. We have 2 games we're gonna break out.
Oh, okay.
One is my game, the other one's Bobby's game. I have a game that I've come up with. I started last week, and it's called Morning Wood. But it's not
Okay.
spelled W-O-O-D, it's spelled W-O-U-L-D. Because you're gonna look at this picture of someone they woke up first thing in the morning, and you don't get to fucking think about it, break it down. You have to just say in the morning you would fuck it, or in the morning you wouldn't fuck it. That's
All right.
how this works. So I'll go to each one of you. You can't think about it, you gotta just go.
Okay.
How it works. We're gonna do that. That's how this fucking game works.
Wait,
We're
so
going
this
to
is
that.
the story?
No, we're not doing stories. We're going to this game.
Okay. Let me
Bobby,
know when I
go.
should look. Who am I looking at? Am I first?
Bobby.
Oh,
I
Bobby.
can't see the picture.
Oh, okay. Dave.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You yes. Right away. Morning. Ray.
No, I have a girlfriend. I don't think she would like me having sex with her.
Your girlfriend's
Your
not in the
girlfriend wouldn't
picture.
like you having sex with her?
Oh no, she is. She's not in. That's not my girlfriend. But I don't think my girlfriend would
Girlfriend's
like me
not
having
in this
sex.
picture or in this fake scenario picture.
I still wouldn't. I can't cheat on her.
Perfect. That's a good answer. Bobby, you still can't see it? She's black. Does that help?
Was that what? What
No.
does that mean?
It doesn't help.
I think we all know which way Bobby's going to go on this one.
No, I'd like to see the picture.
How can no one else can see the picture?
Because
I can
Bobby's in
see
a
it.
studio where he doesn't have a screen in front of him.
Oh,
So it's a picture about you can't play Bobby. I guess the picture is of an unfiltered, no makeup Tyra Banks is who that is.
Bobby, just give me your
Oh.
phone number and I'll take a picture of my screen and then text it to you.
Oh, nice. It's 911.
Is that okay? Yeah.
Imagine the police call Dave. Stop sending us pictures of Reggie Miller. We know who he is.
Oh, it is Tyra Banks. Man, she
How
looks
about
way
the
worse
line?
without. Well, I just read the thing on the bottom.
Then yes, I would.
Wait, I have to
Yeah,
remember
no,
what
I
Tyra
didn't-
Banks looks like.
In my defense, I answered when I didn't. Oh,
Ray
that?
Morningwood.
No, again, girlfriend cheat. No,
Dave.
Would not.
Bobby. It looks kind of like every white woman you see in New York City when they're rushing to work for their waitress job.
Then yes, I would.
All right, that one's
Like to
good.
clarify though, the important word in there was not white. That is not what made
Was it
I
Russian?
don't know.
Russians are white, Bobby.
yeah, Bobby likes quick women.
Easy, you mean easy with it. Nope.
a child? Let's let Ray handle this.
I'd play with them. I like soccer.
All right, so your girlfriend won't care about this, Ray.
Is that Hunter Biden?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't think that's Hunter Biden.
That's not Hunter Biden.
Then no.
This was a man who a bunch of women were asked on social media to put up a selfie of them when they first wake up, and this asshole posted his picture. Dave?
I feel like he's very scruffy and that'd be scratchy, so it's a hard pass.
Bobby, he's a handsome man, but he's white.
Oh.
He's a handsome man.
I'll give him handsome.
Would not.
I would have a conversation with him. He seems like an interesting fellow.
Maybe
What
he
the
knows
fuck is
Hunter
the point of
Biden.
that? If the conversation is about fucking, then that makes sense for the game.
That's what it's about. I would have the conversation.
Let me have a conversation about why we're not having sex.
I don't like men. Good talk. Good talk.
Good
Why are we
no.
both in this bed? I don't know. I don't drink anymore, so I don't even know why we're here. So Bobby, before we get to POS, we're gonna go right to your game. Now, Bobby, explain your game.
Okay. So I like to ask people hypothetical questions. Ray,
Yeah.
hypothetically, if you fuck somebody and now they say they're non-binary, are you gay now? And how many Hail Marys do you have to say?
I don't think you're gay because that falls on a specific end of the spectrum. I think you'd be like some other word.
Is
for
it like the amendment though, where they're like, hey, these laws weren't in place before, you can't get arrested for it?
I
just
think
'cause we
that
made the
assumes.
law?
Well, you can't get arrested for being gay. Not in this country, I don't think.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. You did at one point.
When they come out as non-binary, and if the question does it make you gay, assumes what you were swinging at in the first place. Like they may have just fucked you straight. Think about that.
I don't know what that means.
like Ellen Page, she turned her lesbian wife
She's
straight
not straight.
because she came out. She's a man.
She's not a man.
Yeah,
No, Elliot Page.
Elliot Page. Sorry,
Elliot Page.
sorry,
Yes,
Elliot Page.
Elliot Page is a man.
Yeah,
Ellen
Elliot
is
Page.
dead, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, moment of silence.
No, yeah, we all did it.
Hmm?
For anyone who jerked off to her and she became a little boy, you're like, God
Wait, you
damn
guys
it.
stopped?
You have to stop when they become a boy.
Ooh,
That's the rules.
ooh.
So you're saying my friend in this hypothetical situation doesn't have to question things. He's okay.
Which church? If you said Hail Mary,
I'm talking about
What? What'd you say, Pat?
the game that you're pitching to Nickelodeon.
Oh, I thought you meant my hypotheticals
Not
game.
your
My bad, dude.
hypothetical game where people fuck weird. No, your other game.
Listen, man,
Oh, okay.
sometimes people have emotional crises they need to bring to the podcast audience for answers, okay?
I depending on what church he's in, Bobby, I would say 3 Hail Marys.
Thank you. That's what I needed to hear, Ray. All right,
Yeah.
on to the game. You
I
wanna
think
do
Bobby should have to say 3 Hail Marys right now.
that? I don't think we
For
would
everything that fucking happened so far in this goddamn show.
I'd have him throw me one. I think I could catch it.
Oh, a little Doug Flutie
Oh.
action.
So, all right,
Doug Flutie's kids all fucked up.
we're doing Nickelodeon. You said, Pat, not Gattaca yet, because we did put a pin in Gattaca.
Ida Biffin.
I didn't know
Name
Ethan
this
Hawke
kid
was in
Biff.
that movie.
Is it Flutie's kid that's got the spine on the outside, or is it
No,
Is
he's
he on
got
the
Flutie
spectrum?
flakes on the inside.
There's a kid with a
also
spine on the
known as
outside.
lead?
He has
Does it
scaly
look like-
skin. That's why they call it Flutie flakes.
Eh,
Does it look like Ray's curtains should be his shirt and his shirt should be his curtains?
Bobby, I think you said that exact joke the last time I was
did.
on.
He did.
I did, but you really still have a shirt pattern curtain.
Can I just say, Bobby, since I
put a pin
appreciate
in
you
it. Not the joke, the curtain.
Yeah,
Open it up.
really.
Yeah, no, it's a nice.
We're
little
not
curtain.
going back to Gattaca ever.
does anyone else think that might those curtains aren't in front of a window? They're just on a wall.
Bobby has a game called
No.
16 or 19.
There's a window. I can't open these windows either. Like Pat can't open his windows.
I can open my windows. This isn't a real.
Fuck.
Hey, it's not real.
No,
Oh,
it's not day
Okay.
where I am.
All right, so guys,
Oh,
I'm
you
pitching a
tricked me.
show. I'm pitching a show to Nickelodeon,
okay.
and basically, you guys remember the late early 2000s, late 90s, where they had like game shows on Fridays that everybody would watch in the family.
Yeah.
I want to get back to that feeling.
This is my real home.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not.
Wait,
That's very vintage.
Can I get an
I'm
example?
vintage.
What kind of games? Oh no.
So
Yeah,
basically, this game show is a very simple premise, and we're using comedians as pilots. So you're gonna have to play along.
Not
But
airplane pilots.
the game show is hosted by Drake Bell,
Uh-huh.
and the musical guest is Drake.
Comedians make terrible
I'm
pilots.
going out to the garage. Hold on.
Murder.
Going out to the garage.
Oh, it's a cartoon now.
Wait a minute. That's not your
And
garage.
And
You don't
basically,
have
what
a
we
car.
do, we take a guy.
Pat, can we put a pin in your garage? I really want to hear about this game.
You can fit a pin in there. There's no cars.
So we take a guy, right, and we show him slightly
Oh, I'm in
porn.
the streets.
In West Philadelphia?
Born and raised on the playground where I spent most
Oh,
of my-
wait, Pat, I kind of want to see what you're like in the sheets then.
Come over. Your girlfriend
Oh.
won't know.
Oh, no, I think, never mind then.
Yeah.
I can't do that to her.
I won't do it to her. I'll do it to you.
I don't want that either. Thanks for the offer.
Anytime, bud.
So,
Go ahead,
Bob, you're
You
saying
got-
something
you have a
about
game- Bob, you got a
porn?
game, Bob?
Yeah, how do you play this game?
Play something
I've
about
heard so
porn
much
and
about
Nickelodeon?
All right.
We're gonna
I'm with
switch it
you.
up. Have you guys ever seen the movie Gattaca?
Oh yeah, dude. I love that
Oh,
flick.
yeah, Ethan Hawke's in that.
I'm in Gattaca right now.
Gattaca. Gattaca.
so- I am so glad, Dave, you've seen Gattaca because
Yeah,
nobody
dude.
else has. It's a great movie, right?
It's a real good movie.
It's about the human spirit and triumph. But
Oh, I
The
missed
per-
that part.
the
Time for the
particular
insult
part we're looking at is
Okay.
where they can genetically engineer everything about their kid, right?
Oh yeah.
Into my business office.
So the question I have for you and Ray
Uh-huh.
Okay.
is it comes down to dick size on your son. How big of a dick are you giving your kid?
Wait till you see the background of my kid's dick. By the way, for everyone home with the audio, I was just kidding.
I wouldn't want my kid to be a big dick, so I probably Is there a random number where like you could put it in and it's like 0 to 100 and it's just like throw it at me?
Yeah, and your kid gets 100.
I mean that could happen. That could happen. It's
Oh,
100-inch dick.
I always hate this, but Ray just made it better. So your kid's dick has a tiny little dartboard on it, like cricket, the game cricket. Every
keep going,
day,
Pat.
You throw a tiny dart at it, and it becomes the size of the number that you hit on the darts. So one day he could have a 1, and then some days he could have a 32.
I feel like here's
But
the
every
thing.
day you're throwing a dart at your kid's dick.
All right, wait.
If everybody knows-
yeah.
If everybody knows that you can like choose the size and genetically engineer, I'm not going to get any credit. Like no one's going to find out that my son is hung and be like, "Well, your dad must be, considerate." I guess that's the best they'd give me.
No one's ever gone that route.
Yeah,
No one's
I don't
ever been selfish with this.
Yeah. So
Ever.
really, it really
Great
doesn't get me anything. I mean, if I guess if it's like the future, I would give him like some sort of sliding scale so he can determine which is the correct for that moment. Like, do you need the 100-inch dick, or is it maybe it's just time to do maybe you want to do some butt stuff? and
raise
you're only gonna
mom?
talk her into it with the smaller one. Oh, did you say raise mom?
You said, does he need a 100-inch dick? I said, I don't know. Is he fucking Ray's mom?
Oh, I thought you did the 2 for a second instead of the guns.
No one's ever done a 100-inch dick on this show. Two
Yeah.
things Dave did no one's ever done. One, make it about him. Everyone else has always made it about the kid and like how much they take care of their kid, or they would give a small one so they have a better personality. But Dave was like, "Am I going to get credit?"
Yeah, no, that's something I think about all the time with my kids is and when one of their friends say your son is hung, and I go, oh, what does that mean to you then about me, 20-year-old kid?
Your son's not hung, Ray. Hung was a Chinese man. Heyo!
I see
Greatest
what you did there.
callback of all fucking
I
time.
get it.
That was
I
good,
get it.
dude.
I don't get it.
You still don't get it right.
I don't get it.
It's funny because it's Asian.
They can be
It's
funny.
funny because it's true.
All right. So game show for Nickelodeon, Ray. I know you like kids shows.
Yeah.
So
Does Dan Schneider produce this? Because I heard porn.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ray, you don't need to do that with this bit because Bobby's already doing it.
You know,
okay.
You know, sometimes people like lightly dance along a line, Ray. We snap right on through that with this
If
bit.
Dan Schneider is producing it, I'm out because I don't like
out of this
feet.
line. Dave,
There's so
let
many
him
pins
let him
being
do it.
put.
It's been an hour.
So
I haven't done one POS
we
story
take a
in
guy.
an hour.
We take a guy. We put his
All right.
family behind a one-way mirror. We
Okay.
show him
All right.
slightly, just slightly pornographic images of 15 or 19-year-olds, and the game show is very simply titled 15 or 19.
19.
Okay.
Pat, let's show us the first image. So glad I can't see it this week because I am
No,
guilt-free.
there's nothing there. Oh,
Well, Bobby, I've never done this before. I went.
oh my God. Are you? Is that
This
15 or
week we're
19
going
inches?
midgets,
Because
baby.
she's not a. So we're going with height now.
No, not 15 or 19 inches. Is this midget 15 or 19?
I gotta be
Bobby,
honest.
You can't see. This is actually a pretty hot midget.
See if I
It
can
looks
get
like a
right
midget
back.
Kardashian. You
Yeah.
go look. She's wearing a sexy little black dress. I'm sorry, not midget,
Yeah.
little person. With like pumps, and she's as tall as a
Yeah.
hamper. It looks like
Yeah.
mine. I don't know what that is. That room, but
I
some
don't
guy's
care.
got a flash on his phone that's taking a picture of this. Now, Ray,
Yes.
is this person 15 or 19? Now, so you know,
Uh-huh.
when we say 15 or 19, it does not have to be exactly the age 15 or the actual age 19. What we're actually asking is legal consent or not. But we try to go as close to the ages as we can, 15 or 19.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use some context clues here. This looks like she's in an office space. Which from most 15-year-olds I know, they don't have jobs. I mean, they're trying to get
Midgets
jobs.
do. They're always working.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there because they're like people too. They can also work. It doesn't matter what they're also people, so they
Yeah,
can
but
work in an office
factories.
space. No, they can work in most
Coal
places. That we
mines.
work.
Chocolate factories.
Not when Biden shuts
Cookie
those down.
trees.
But
Fruit factories.
it looks like an office space because I see the chairs. This could also be like like a dressing room of sorts where maybe
Yes.
maybe she's in a
Yeah.
movie.
I would say dressing room just because of all the chairs that are there in that little. I don't think it's an office.
that
There's a lot of
cart though,
mirrors.
that cart reminds me of one of those carts that carries a bunch of like laptops or stuff like that. And so using these context clues and for my life experience, I'm gonna go 19.
I am
Final
also
answer.
going to go with 19 because
Okay.
one of the key distinguishing features is the belly shirt. Like, as somebody of little stature, you really have to clarify if you're an adult or a child. So I feel like the belly shirt is the move to show off on 19.
Bobby, how did she fucking find a belly shirt for a tiny person? You know how small that shirt is?
It's a doll's clothes.
I'm not ruling out she had this handmade.
You could also they make scissors. You can make your own clothes.
Not them. They got all thumbs.
They got scissors.
She's got a good forehead.
All right. Here's it. I'm going with it doesn't matter because good
Wait,
luck.
whoa, no, it does matter.
No. Because
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah. By the way,
I'm
the whole
risking
point of
it.
this game, and Ray, thank you for saying that, is that it totally matters.
No, it doesn't matter. It
Brother.
doesn't matter because okay, I'm gonna risk it because good luck finding a cop that's like you can clearly tell she's a midget and he can't tell if that's a midget child or a midget adult. I think I'm in the clear on this. Besides, she clearly has a tattoo on her rib cage, which means she's above the legal limit.
I agree with Dave's premise.
There's a tattoo right there.
I agree with Dave's premise simply
Not just
because
as made in China.
oh. I agree with Dave's premise on the count that cops can't do anything
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. I mean, well,
So I do buy that.
you're taking her home and the cop's going to be like, the dude fucks midgets. And he's not going to be like, well, I wonder how old that midget.
Now, Dave, keep in
He's not
mind.
going to think that.
Dave, keep in mind. That's
Yeah.
the only part of your premise I agree with. I still think she should be 19.
What are you, gay?
A for 19-year-olds, sure. Sure, I feel like that's the better end to be on.
What's the shoulder buttons or what is that?
That looks see, that could be a mocap thing, or it could be a fashion thing. It's how the movies
where you
work,
put the handle for her.
She's wearing the finger of a glove, and that's one of the grips.
She's
Michael Jackson's glove.
She's actually one of those punk rockers. Those are metal studs just adjusted to her height for proportion's sake.
Judas Priestess.
I'm of the suspicion that she's regular height, and the person is just taking a low angle photo. You know what I mean?
I think she's actually wearing flats, and she's just that short.
You can see the heel.
Oh.
I know, but she's tiny, so they're flats.
Do we even know if this is
short.
her?
Do we know if this is
Whoa.
her? What does that mean?
That just fucked my brain.
Yeah. Do we know if this is her?
Yes,
Oh, okay. That was the question.
it is her.
Okay.
Do we know the
Wait,
answer to this
who are
question?
you?
Pat, let's reveal it.
She's 19, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
Fucking nailed it. Knew it.
Jesus.
You said 15, Dave. Don't
No, I
dig
said
out
it
of this
doesn't.
hole.
I said it doesn't matter. Then I said I know she's 19 because
Okay,
of the
okay.
rib cage tattoo.
Okay, no, you did.
Don't misquote me, sir. Don't you dare.
Dave did say that. I don't want to pin Dave as a
As
person
someone who
goes to
can't tell how
15-year-old.
old someone is.
Well, specifically ones who go after 15-year-olds.
What?
I know you're better than that.
By the way, Dave.
Yeah.
Silk City Hot Sauce needs me to remind you that they care and it does matter. And they sponsor her because she's 19, but it does matter if she was 15.
Okay. And also, if I may, Ray, to your point, if I'm specifically targeting 15-year-olds, then I must have a phenomenal eye for age. Thank you very much.
Yes, that's what matters in this conversation.
15 or 19.
We're talking which one?
The little one.
Isn't he the ref?
No, he's playing soccer with his friend.
All right.
Now
Are
me
we
the
allowed to
blank.
ask questions like
Wait,
are there
wait.
glandular disorders?
Wait, no, hold up. Are we allowed
Bobby,
to
you gotta
read?
go back and see this one.
Wait,
Oh,
are
I
we
saw it.
Pat, are we allowed to read?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but remember something though.
Okay.
I've done this to someone before. I've made up fake things on pictures.
Oh, 15-year-old dwarf playing football. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
I
yeah,
could have
'cause-
written down. And by the way, you don't know how old this picture is.
Yeah, and he's not a dwarf.
Well, yeah, he could be like 20 now for all we know.
What? I think it's bullshit. I don't think he's a dwarf. Everybody knows they've got beards.
And his head-
Oh, he's talking like the gnomes.
Yeah, that's gnomes. Oh no,
Yeah.
Dwarves,
seven
man.
dwarves. The seven dwarves.
Yeah.
Do they also
Did,
have-
did none of you watch The Lord of the Rings? Like every
I thought
dwarf
you
has
meant
got a
the
beard.
seven dwarves, like the fucking Snow
Yeah.
White.
The only one that didn't was Dopey.
Do you know
'Cause
this
he was
guy's
vegan.
name?
that one's name?
How
Happy?
long?
I don't want to.
It's how long? What the fuck's wrong with you guys? We've been doing this all show.
Can I say why I knew he was 15?
Because it says 15-year-old dwarf.
No. I didn't see that. I knew because by 20 they figure out sports aren't for them.
You know, he looks like he's doing some hidden dragon flying tiger shit.
Instead of Air Bud, it's Air Buddha. He's just
Uh,
yeah, he's 15 and he's not good. He's obviously missing that ball. No matter how his
oh
leg
my
goes,
God, look at his
he
tiny
just
shoes. They've got.
maybe moved an inch. If he's trying to kick it, he's already way over it.
I thought the ball was in motion. I feel like he could nail it.
They're walking as he runs.
It's better, Dave.
Wait,
Look at
wait,
their faces.
Ray.
Dave, if this is a real game, they wouldn't be laughing and smiling as hard.
Have you ever played a game?
Ray, commentate this scene for us. Help
All
us
right.
commentate this scene. Let's
All right.
tell us what's going on.
Well, what? Okay. What are their names?
You get to decide. That's the beauty of this improv.
Oh, okay. All right. So we got on the left. On the left's gonna be David, the tall guy. I'm gonna name Alan.
Why don't you just name him as you introduce him to the scene?
All right.
Kinda how
So
this works usually.
all right. Welcome to beautiful downtown. Where are we?
Detroit.
Detroit. We got a hell of a game for you. Oh, and the kickoff is on. We got the little man.
That's the guy who's kicking the ball.
That's the little guy's name. We got.
the little man, Chrysler Dennis, going for the ball, and wow, he's going at lightning speed, and everyone else is. Allen Iverson is coming, not to be confused with the other Allen Iverson. That's not him on the field going after Chrysler. Oh look, he's going. That ball is flying downfield.
Well done, Ray.
Chrysler can kick.
His shoes have Velcro. It's adorable.
Yeah, they are little Velcro shoes.
Tiny little feet.
Velcro, I think, is a lot better than the
Oh,
laces.
God.
I
He's
feel
got
like
the
that
same
holds
shorts
together
on as the tall guy. By the way, we're not paying attention. That might be the second tallest Chinese guy of all time. Yao Ming, then that guy.
Wait, what about the guy that played for the Knicks, Jeremy Lin?
Jeremy Lin. That's actually him on the right.
Oh, Allen Iverson's a basketball player.
Yes.
I had to search what that name was. I didn't remember why it was in my head.
Do we know what's up with the little guy's head? Like, it looks like he's either got a number tattooed on it or something shaved in his hair there.
It looks like a
I
haircut.
think it's the haircut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that little haircut where it's sometimes a ponytail. So he was going to be in Golden Child 3. 3 men and a midget. He was going to be in that one.
Is that common?
He was going to be one
Did
of
a
them.
great job. I felt like I was there.
Oh, that's all the pictures we have?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who was ever ended the game on
show.
disappointment?
I wasn't sure. I didn't know how many rounds were. Well, I didn't know how many rounds were in the game. And
You
I just
want
had
to
fun.
play more 15 or 19, Dave?
Yeah, it's fine.
Dave wants to play 15 or 15.
Trust me. Look, it's better I play it supervised. How about that?
Oh my God. Yeah, Dave, usually we don't take as long on the first one. We did about 20 minutes on the minute.
Have you guys ever noticed how like disability activists are always complaining about there's not equal representation across things?
I'm so tired of it.
Wait.
I
We're
just
talking about activists who have disabilities?
yeah, they're like people with disabilities need to be equally represented throughout society. Yet I never hear about them going after the porn industry.
Okay. No, I think it's a good because there aren't there. Is there a lot of disabled porn? Is that a whole?
Yeah, they
kink?
should sue the porn industry. Hand jobs as a category is very, very non-armophobic. Ampophobic.
It's just weird to me that they don't seek equal representation there. Like, where's the like? There's no porn for people in wheelchairs. You know, like
Because Bobby, what are they going to do? March?
Wait. Are you sure, Bobby? Last I checked. Last I checked, there exists a thing for everything.
I don't know why. Pat, any thoughts on this?
By the way, I just Googled disabled porn stars.
Oh, there's got to be like a billion of them.
Oh, man. And it's not, I want to show them, but I don't know.
No.
We can play 15 or 9. We can play 5 or 10, and we're talking about fingers and toes.
I'm with you. When I'm watching this, I don't think anyone should know about this.
I kind of bet you have to. You see, wait, I can only see the reflection of your glasses.
Yeah, I know. Bobby, I feel like the activists are already aware that they've cornered that market, and they're now going for.
Let's put a pin in that.
Robbie, let's just right now. We already knew this is only going on the Patreon. The way this show went.
Nope.
We already know it's already there.
Let's not.
We already know this show's already on the Patreon.
Please don't.
There's all kinds.
Oh. That's it. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Now, which one of them is the disabled one?
That
looks
guy,
like our friend Rodney Norman.
that guy's face looks like it was edited in post. Like that. Like they had some other actor and then they just placed a face on him in the video.
Like how she wore the hat.
It gets cold. It's cold on set.
She's wearing a fucking 1970s.
Of all the parts of her body that she shows off, she hides the top of her head.
What is that outfit? Bobby, you can't see this. You gotta run over.
No, I don't approve of this at all.
You haven't
It's
seen
fucking
it.
terrible.
It's great.
I said don't do this. We did it anyway.
I mean, Bobby, to be fair, you can edit. You can do this in post. You can fix. You can
He
make
doesn't-
it like
we
a
don't
flower.
edit
Do any editing, Ray.
I just
Oh, my.
Bobby, You know how on Compound Media, there's your guy's friend Big A. She looks like Little A.
Yeah, but I can stand behind all the shit we make fun of. This I cannot stand behind.
I'm not making fun of her. Wait, Bobby, you haven't seen it. Is that what you think?
Yeah, no, but I haven't
Not
heard a
good
single
regardless.
joke.
No, Bobby. What you're thinking? It's not special needs.
I still don't know if I'm
Go
on.
look at it and then you come back.
Bobby, it's just two
Yeah,
people
it's
having sex.
offensive. It's just
Bobby just doesn't want to see people having sex, and I understand.
How about the guy? Where's that guy looking?
That's my point. It doesn't look
anywhere else.
It looks like they put another man's face on that photo.
He's got a chain on too. Yeah, Bobby, it's not bad, right? That couch is awful.
Yeah, that couch is
a very
disgusting.
old-looking couch. Bobby,
I
would you buy that
double
couch?
down on what I say. That's fucking terrible.
That looks like one of those couches that it
How
pulls
bad's
out
that
into
couch?
No, the couch is one of those ones that it pulls out into a bed, but it's not like with the frame. It just unfolds into a mattress on the ground.
By the way, Bobby, that brings up your point, though, right? Like,
What the hell? Where'd everybody go?
there should be no, Dave. You're gonna. Why isn't the porn industry defending that lady? Should be a star.
Is she not?
I just don't know if
You never
that
met
was
her.
worth
I
not.
haven't met a lot of porn stars.
You never heard of her?
I haven't heard of a lot of porn stars.
What was her stage name?
Jenna Jameson. Telly Savalas. So, Bobby, you were saying?
I don't know if that was worth not putting on YouTube, you know?
Yeah, this whole thing wasn't good. We had 2 this week, and one's got Silk City.
Wait, is that the only part that would have got us banned from YouTube?
That wouldn't have got us banned from YouTube.
No,
but
YouTube doesn't ban a
showed
lot of stuff.
nudity.
It's okay.
Yeah, the
As long as
nudity
they don't
one.
monetize it. They don't care, and we don't monetize it.
Fair enough.
Well, I thought the nudity would get flagged.
Yeah, so
The
did I.
game 15 or 19 probably gets us some heat.
Why?
Well,
We're every week going, is this thing, can it be fucked or not? And we
Well,
get.
that's a different game
How
altogether.
about the game where Bobby asked people to design their kid's cock? I'm the bad guy.
I know you can monetize that.
Wait, you didn't say we could design. You didn't say we could design, like give it fins.
That
and
was the most
Uh,
Jewish answer of all. You can monetize that. You can fucking definitely make money off that if you need to.
I know. I'm just saying you clearly haven't seen what's on YouTube. Like
I
they're
have. Bobby has. Bobby's whole channel. Compound's got things on YouTube that's been worse than that.
yeah, no, and it gets monetized. Like
Yeah.
it's an open landscape. It's a minefield without the mines. It's a
Yeah,
field.
it's all field.
It's all field. Yeah,
It's all Sally Field. That's what it is.
yeah.
Bobby, I should put it up just to see if YouTube goes, you can't have this part. And all they do is cut out the part where Ray talked about his shirt and they leave everything else.
Yeah, Google doesn't want you to know that you can buy things cheap.
Yeah, but Ray talking about his shirt has got to be like the tightest 32 minutes in podcasting.
It could be the tightest hour on stage too.
See, Bobby, if we market this right and promote it, we can get people over to Patreon. You won't believe where we went.
Oh, God. I don't even know if we should put this out.
Because of the person that looks like you fucking that guy? Fuck you. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know, man.
Really? This is you. You have a line.
Yeah, I got a side.
Last week, whoa, real quick.
Okay.
Last week, I showed restraint and resolve. And when we talked about the Gattaca and I tried to pull a picture of giant baby dicks, I didn't do it. I looked it up and it was gross. And I Googled it, which is on my computer.
Gattaca?
That's my bad. But I didn't share it.
That's
You were talking about what if she was. I looked for things. That was the only one I could really show. Everything else was way too graphic. And a lot of it was just a guy in a wheelchair getting blown. So I couldn't show a lot of that. But I wanted to show something. Maybe we all would have said, wow, that's beautiful. And maybe they should be accepted. Like we should have all just looked at it and said, porn. That's all it is. Just love making.
Wait. Was I not? I thought I was
having fun on a couch, just gallivanting. But no, we did exactly what's happening, Bobby. And I'm not standing for it anymore. Disabled porn should be like every other porn. All porn matters. And that picture was beautiful. That little fat troll getting fucked by that janitor is a beautiful fucking thing. So how dare you think that shouldn't be out there to the world?
I got to side with Pat on this one. Not ignoring half the things he said, and remembering all of the things said on this podcast. I don't think there is a line. I have a line that I follow, but
What's your line?
Fine. What's my line?
Yeah, what's your line?
He won't cheat on his girlfriend.
That's one of them. I have a lot of lines. I'm like you
Like a
guys.
grid.
You have like 50 lines on your curtains.
I'm not gonna count. No, I'm like you guys.
He's
you
definitely
know?
going to count him after the podcast.
You guys all got lines too. You go on stage and you're like, "How's everyone doing tonight?" And
Oh, Bobby knows I have so many lines. In real life, but only on this podcast do I feel safe enough to have fun. And then the one person who believes in me just shamed me. It made me feel bad. I was like, well, have fun. I'll Google this. This will be fun. And Bobby's like, no. Bobby's mad because all day, all he does is edit pictures like that. He's like, God damn it.
I mean, to be fair, if you were editing, Bobby, I would feel your pain. I would just be, because this is your free time. No, I'm saying because this is your free time, and you're like, now I'm thinking.
Oh, we don't edit. Again. It just goes up. We don't edit anything.
Oh, I thought you were saying that the photo,
Bobby's
the porn
job at Compound Media is nothing more than him just finding the best pictures of porn and having it behind.
Yeah, no, and that's what I mean. I understand, Bobby. Porn can be exhausting, and then it's like when you get triggered.
See how tired that lady looks?
That's my point. It's like when you do that all day and then it's just thrown right in your face. You know, this is the time we're having fun. You don't want to think of.
Well, that's when the shoot wraps.
If they threw something in her face, I wouldn't have shown that picture.
That's how you know the day is done.
They would have called her a tiny crawler.
They usually say that's a wrap, not that's a throw at your face.
So Bobby, what should we do to help out disabled porn?
No, sometimes I just like to make like little points about things. You know?
That was her name, Little Points. That she had those.
No, that wasn't her name.
No, that Bobby as a comic. Bobby gets what it means to be a comic. Is you get a platform and you start saying things that matter because other people can't. I respect that, Bobby.
Bobby does 7 minutes sometimes. I do 50 minutes, and I'll talk about that for the next 2 weeks.
Well, that's because Bobby believes in things. And he just doesn't believe in as much.
I believe in talking about a little person getting fucked by a janitor all day. By the way, that guy looked kind of like a younger Tony Shalhoub.
Did he?
Yeah, a little bit.
Don't pull the picture back.
I'm not pulling it. I got rid of it.
Oh, okay. That's probably for the best.
I hope I did. Because I forget sometimes. Tony Shalhoub.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's
I didn't get rid of it. God damn it.
Silk City hot sauce. I'm going to wash my eyes out with Silk City hot sauce after this episode. If you are also traumatized and are looking for a way to deal with the pain, buy yourself some Silk City hot sauce with the promo code POS. That'll save you 15% and get you a bottle of cherry sriracha sauce.
Why POS?
Because that's our name of the show. Oh, did I do that?
Yeah, I don't think that looks like Tony Shalhoub.
Dude had the skinniest legs.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I have skinny legs.
15 or 19 in that one.
They both looked over 30. I'm sorry. that doesn't work for the game.
Bobby, I gotta buy new sauce. I'm all out of I finished off my Just Joking sauce.
And I gotta find a new promo code as I distance myself from this horse shit.
Yeah, I feel like you need to find a new town, Bobby. You gotta start a new life.
Bye.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's fine. The shit I've had to deal with. Now we're doing that. All I wanted to do, if you go back about an hour, 20 minutes ago, I tried to do the story at the beginning. You said no, and you made this happen. You made this happen.
I don't know about you guys. I had a great time.
Yeah, we gonna
I had a blast,
get the story?
Except for the part where Bobby was fucking grumpy munchkin and got mad. And
people get grumpy. I get grumpy. You gotta let people.
I can't even imagine you grumpy.
Can't imagine me grumpy.
What is that like?
Oh, it's miserable. It's the worst.
Just walking around saying "phooey" all the time.
Sometimes
Willy Wonka.
Sometimes I say worse things than "phooey." I'll yell "drats."
What?
Harumph.
You know what, Bobby? We gotta take this down now. I said the D word.
Oh boy.
What? Oh.
Now we can't monetize it.
Really insensitive.
Because that was the name of that lady's pussy, Drats.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you meant the curse word. Oh, that should be fine.
No, it's rats. Now I'm just saying it like it's the N word.
If that's the case, then I shouldn't have said it.
Probably had no problem last week when I said engineer joke.
What's the engineer joke?
Bobby told a story about. I told you this. I think. Yeah, you
I don't remember.
this way too hard.
I probably
Bobby told
did.
a
I don't
story
remember.
about there's a plumber, a custodian at his hotel, but they said it wasn't the custodian, it was the engineer. And then I said, maybe he's not an engineer. Maybe his name was Janier. And he was black, and they were just complaining about him. Like, oh, that engineer. See, Dave, you remember?
No, they do call themselves that though at hotels. They're
They
no
don't
longer.
call them what I was saying.
Oh no, but engineer
probably
is
do,
another
though.
word. It's another word.
The
Depending on
engineer, no, it is not.
No, depending where you're at in the country, that might still happen. But
Right.
that
He was in New York.
yeah, that probably it depends how rich they are. When I was in a hotel in Jersey. We had a guy come to fix our air conditioning. He called himself like a temperature engineer or something. Like he had some kind of weird title. They can't just be air conditioner
But he's
repairman.
climate manager.
Yeah, climate manager. That's a great one.
Yeah, I've heard of that one before. He just turns on the knob.
Yeah, no, there's nothing like more threatening than someone knocking on your door going, "Hello, I'm the climate manager," and then you realize like, "Oh God, wait, what does that mean? I drive a Jeep. Am I getting arrested? I burn my trash. Did they find me? What's a climate manager?" You find out they're just
You do look like a guy who burns his trash.
and you look like a lice road trucker.
Lice Road.
Wow.
How long were
As
you
in-
on that one, Ray?
Bobby, when I got off the air, the last time I was on, I thought of that one and I went, damn it. And then I got all through this one and I couldn't find a place to use it.
It's a good thing you pissed him off right there at the end there.
Man, if this is on YouTube, this is the part we go, hit that subscribe button.
Smash it.
Get that notification next time this comes out. You can do that because on the next episode, you'll actually hear I've got all these good stories.
Oh, wait, the stories I told tonight weren't good?
Well, I still don't really know how you paid for that shirt.
I swore I told
been
this
on the
story.
show.
I swore I told the story about the shirt. I can tell it again.
No, not that
I wasn't
story.
there.
Oh, okay.
POS stories where I read a trending story, then we all decide who the piece of shit is in each story.
Oh, that's what you guys
For
do?
an hour and 23 minutes, we did not do that.
Pat,
All right, so can we get to the stories now?
Oh yeah, can we do
No
that?
one's
story.
gonna watch this anyway. Can we get a 2-hour show? Are we doing a 2-hour show, Bobby? No, you
Let's
gotta
just-
go home.
We'll do one story and
Wait, Bobby has a home?
Where
I-
the
I-
engineer is.
I'm so Bobby. I'm so glad. I was worried for you for a long time.
Well, Bobby's got a long life of living on the road as a lice road trucker. I don't want to waste these stories on you guys because you won't let me finish them.
No, I'm all for hearing them. I tweet stuff about the news all the time. I got opinions.
I mean, I was going to listen, but you now think you're wasting them. I'm going to be an interrupting prick.
Yeah, you got two people on opposite parties there.
Oh, that's controversy. That's how you make for good podcasting.
Okay, well that's an oxymoron. There is no such thing as good podcasting.
Whoa.
No, he's right.
Yeah.
That's the only thing he said that's correct. I'm putting a pin in that one.
I feel like though I can't out argue Ray just because I can't move from my chair. He just did the power move of like backing up, like what do you got? And I can't. Like I'm locked in here.
Yeah, I decided that tonight was a standing desk night, so I'm mobile.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I wasn't trying to like.
Wait,
I
you
can
stood up
shrug. That's
earlier.
the most I can do.
Bobby,
You stood up earlier,
Yeah,
right?
I can do it again.
Bobby,
Then how are you standing desk?
At a standing desk.
I have an even standinger desk.
are you thinking what I'm thinking, Bobby?
Yeah, Ray, tell the people where you're gonna be.
No, not that. What I'm thinking is we have our first spin-off podcast coming. I need these two having a podcast every day.
Oh wow, my baby's first podcast. My
Dave
parents
and
would be
Ray,
so
Brave and
disappointed.
Gay. That's what it's called.
Wait.
You say who's
Wait.
who.
Wait, I'm Ray. He's Dave. That's the podcast. It's one episode.
Dave and Ray, Brave and Gay.
Dave and Ray, Brave and Gay. Who's gay?
That's you have to find out every week. You guys decide that instead of POS.
How do we play? Is that the game?
Are we supposed to be gay with each other?
Or gay?
Are we supposed to be gay with each other?
No.
Oh.
You guys. You
I
want
think-
stories,
Ray.
and then you decide who's brave or gay.
Ray, I think we interact with each other, and the audience decides if it's brave or gay.
I think that's better, but at the same time, I feel like you can be brave and gay. I think that's a fault in the premise.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
where bottom
good
is.
point.
That's called pride.
Ah,
I got to the bottom of that one and the top.
The bottom, because you're gay.
But
We
I
were
was
caught trying to smuggle large KFC order to lock down Auckland.
oh, is this the story?
I missed the first part of the story. I heard the rest about Auckland shutting down. Auckland's shut down for worse things.
All right.
I mean, in my defense, there was no warning.
Yeah, I sure wasn't like,
Let's
let's
been
get.
an hour and a half warning.
Yeah, but like I didn't know this was. We just went right into it. There wasn't even like a prologue or.
Yeah, for a second, I thought we were going to go back into my shirt. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I told the story.
Dave, where can people follow you?
Find me on Facebook, Dave Hintz Comedy.
Ray.
I'm on Twitter at Ray Cotolo, but don't tweet nasty things at me.
No one do that. He's a national treasure. Don't be mean to him.
Yeah, please. I'm very fragile to angry things. I got death threats when I was younger, and it changed me.
It's the sequel to Stranger Things, Angry Things, coming out this fall. Bobby.
Follow me at Bobby_Tamburo on Twitter. I'll be tweeting angry things at Ray.
I thought they could just follow. I thought they could just follow you up 14th Avenue.
Check out the East
Follow him
Side.
on the streets of America as he's driving as a lice road truck. My hair's terrible.
Check out the East Side Dave Show with Roy Harder every Tuesday at 7:30 while it lasts on Compound Media. And I'll be at the Secret Show maybe. They finally put me on the poster, but I may have to work and may blow them off because I think that would be the funniest.
That'd be hilarious. See,
Yeah,
not
that would
only
be
are you on the poster, but you're like one of the biggest pictures on the fucking poster.
Yeah.
You
I
got
think
you got
hilarious.
everything you've asked for. And if you don't go, I will pay you whatever they were supposed to pay. Please,
That doesn't
please,
sound like a
for the love
secret
of God,
show to me.
subscribe to the YouTube channel, the POS Podcast YouTube channel. It is no longer under my name. We're adults now. We have a show, so I changed that on my day off. It's the POS Podcast YouTube channel. Go over there to see all the great shows that we have. Subscribe there so you can see all the great stuff. And for our shows on the Patreon, it's for as little as $3 a month. The POS Podcast Patreon. Get over there, and you get tons of
You
content.
already know that because this episode can only go on the Patreon.
Only on the Patreon you will see this. But if you're on there watching this, let people know that you're on there and you enjoy it and you want they should see all this crazy shit. Get on there, enjoy all that. This Friday for people that are in the Connecticut area or people that want to stream whatever, I'll be back on the Chaz and AJ morning show on 991 PLR. I'll be on there Friday morning from 8 to 9. Check that out. And thank you guys so much for being on. Now, both of you, Bobby has to usually at the end of the show gets up, looks in the camera and says, "Don't be a piece of shit." But if you guys can do me a favor, Bobby has to get up and he won't have a mic on him as he walks over. So I need both of you to talk but together you're both gonna now talk for Bobby as he moves his mouth when he gets to the camera. So now,
it's gonna be like an awkward heart. Dave,
now, Bobby.
Wait, Dave. I'm
Wait, you do
Don't-
it first, and then Dave will do it.
Don't be a piece of. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say 'cause, like I'm a tenor. I don't know what Dave is, so I got
do it
like.
You know, I'm
separate.
baritone and I can stretch into bass or
Do
tenor.
it separate.
Okay, so this will be perfect.
Which
all
one do you want? What's your register?
Sex offender.
No,
Looks like the hot sauce doesn't like that one.
no. I was just,
Don't be
I
a
just
piece of
inadvertently.
Wait, how fast are you going to speak?
I was saying something
Don't
else.
be a
Okay,
piece of.
oh wait, I thought we
Don't
were doing
be
it
a
at the same
piece of
time.
Shit. Well, I can't get Bobby's rhythm down.
Okay, well, on the count on the 3, Dave.
Yeah, we should count to 3 and Bobby should
I'll
have to
count
go.
to 3.
Okay.
Oh, that's better because we have to say something.
Right.
Wait. Is it
Ready?
1, 2, 3, then go or go
Yes.
on
1,
3?
2, 3.
Don't
I'm
go
not
on
gonna say
3.
go. One,
No, don't
You're
go
gonna
on
say
3,
go?
2, 1. I count down. I don't count up.
Wait,
Okay, so
but,
don't
but are
do
you
it
gonna
on
are you
one.
are you gonna say
Point.
go?
No,
He's not
3,
gonna say
2,
go.
1 point.
Then
When
why
I
did you just point?
you say it.
Why do we need
because
the 3, 2, 1?
Because
Because I'm getting you ready, loose.
Yeah, if you haven't,
Okay.
if you anticipate it, you're gonna miss it.
Okay. Bobby, are you ready? Okay, Bobby's ready. 3, 2, 1.
Don't be
a
a piece
piece of shit.
Don't be